Hey, Assalamu alaikum. Let's understand about the polyphenols for health and reverse the aging. So it can reverse the aging. Let's understand about that. So what is the polyphenol? The polyphenol is a bioactive compound present in the plant-based food. So the poly mean many, phenols mean the group of the phenol. So the classification we will understand first. The flavonoids, which that is the best example, the quercetin and the camphorol, while the phenolic acids, which that is the ferulic acid and the cyanuric acid, and the lignans, which that is the resveratrol, which that and the steel beans, which that is also the resveratrol, while the hydroxybenzoic acid is also known as the gallic acid, which that is the example. So anyhow, this is the basically classification. So remember, this is the polyphenols. So let's understand about the food. So basically food source. So the polyphenol is the it can be reverse the aging. So this is the classification, but collectively we will understand now. So the food source is basically the fruit, which that is the berries, citrus fruit and apples, while the vegetables, it can be leafy green, broccoli and carrots. Nuts and seed can be almonds, sunflower seeds, whole grains like quinoa and the brown rice. On the other hand, the legumes, which that is lentils and chickpeas. The tea is also contained basically the different. We will understand the it can also contain quercetin, but anyhow, the green black tea, the dark chocolate, which that should be sugar free, also present. Also contain the polyphenols like the flavonoids and phenolic acid and lignans, steel beans and the hydroxybenzoic acid. So the dietary recommendation 5 to 10 serving of fruit and veggies, which that is important to replenish these polyphenols for reverse the aging. But remember about that, the exercise, the ketogenic diet, calorie restriction and the good sleep is important, and in this way the polyphenol will work by this mechanism. Health benefit is that antioxidation, so it is antioxidant, anti-inflammatory effect, so in this way the inflammation will down regulate, while the cardiovascular health improve, neuroprotective, in this way the brain fog, dementia and the memory loss, neurodegenerative disease like the brain Alzheimer, Huntington, Parkinson disease, and the neuroprotective and cognitive effect in this way. So the anti-cancer property also, immune system supports, and the anti-aging and the skin health will improve, remember, and the digestive health also improve. The mechanism is that, let's understand about that, free radical scavenging. In this way, basically the free radical which that basically removed by the polyphenols, because the polyphenol is the antioxidant, so the oxidative stress removed by a reactive oxygen species, capturing of the reactive oxygen species, basically the free radical which that removed by this, because it is the antioxidant. So the antioxidant basically is the major function for removing of the reactive oxygen species. So the reactive oxygen species and nitric reactive species, remember, which that basically damage the tissue, so that it will basically remove. So remember about that thing, and it will lead to cause stress. So in this way, stress will remove. Enzyme inhibiting. So example is the COX-2. So those enzyme inhibiting, which that is basically different type of the enzyme. So signal transduction modulation and the gene expression regulation, like the SIRT1 gene activation and a lot more different type of gene, which that is anti-aging, and it will reverse. So the variable absorption rates basically will improve. Basically the variable absorption rate means the sodium, potassium, the R requirement of the absorption will increase. So in this way, basically the variable absorption rate. So also it will absorb other nutrients, while this basically the variable mean the absorption of these. So these polyphenols, which that will absorb, which that is variable. So this is the mechanism, but also it will absorb the sodium, magnesium, potassium, because whenever the inflammation will not occur, so our digestive system will work properly. So research is the National Institute of Health, Journal of Food and the Agriculture and Food Chemistry, Journal of Nutrition, Free Radical Biology and the Medicine, and the European Journal of Nutrition, which that is a research base. So I hope you make sense about that. This polyphenol for health and the reverse aging, which that is very interesting, and which that you should use the nuts and seed, vegetables, leafy green vegetable contain broccoli and the carrots, fruit like berries, citrus fruit and apples, while the whole grain contain quinoa and the brown rice, while legume is the lentils. So I hope you make sense about that. This is the polyphenols. Polyphenol is basically the anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, antioxidative, and antioxidative. On the other hand, a lot more important thing is that the neuroprotective and anti-cancer property, and it will also help to immune system support. So I hope you make sense about that. This polyphenol will reverse you. Remember. So in this way, if you are a 50, you can reverse to become a 40. See you in the next video. For this time, bye. Allah Hafiz.